Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is the part 2 in this series. Make sure to go through part 1 if you haven't watched it. From the outliner, click here to add a new folder. Double click, let's call this folder body as an example. So guys, make sure to rename every single object in the outliner. Make sure to rename everything. It's just a minute. Don't be lazy guys. So go ahead and add a new folder. This folder, it's gonna be the head folder in this case. From the outliner, select all these objects and move them into the head folder. You can also delete the reference images from the outliner like head 1 and head 2. Why we are doing that? Because we can hide or unhide the head from the outliner just in one click. Okay, go with Shift A, Mesh, Cylinder. Bring the vertices down into 12. S to scale, GZ to move along the Z axis, S again. Okay, hit SZ to scale along the Z axis. In the front view, tap to edit mode, go with Ctrl R and scroll the mouse wheel to add more loop cuts right there. From here we can increase or decrease the number of the loop cuts. For now we need 5 loop cuts right there. Go with Alt Z to switch into X-ray mode. Alright, select this loop, S to scale. As you see guys, this is absolutely wrong. In the front view, we need to move, scale and rotate along the X-axis only. In the side view, we need to move and rotate and scale along the Y-axis only. I think you got it. Select these loops and scale them along the X-axis only from the front view. Now it's important from the side view, SY to scale and move along the Y-axis only. Select the Move gizmo and move along this green arrow. Make sure to repeat this process for all these loop cuts. Select this loop and this one. Hit R from the side view to rotate them a bit just like so. Select this one, S to scale, this one, and there we go. From the front view, select the top vertices, E to extrude them out, SX, just like so. From the side view, SY. Extrude these vertices one more time to create the neck. As you see guys, we already have the base torso right now. Go to outliner and rename the cylinder body as an example. By click on drag from the outliner, move the torso into the body folder. Now go ahead and hide the head folder for this project. As you see guys, organizing the outliner, it's very important to control the items in the viewboard. Go with Ctrl R and add a loop cut just right there. Alt left click, select this loop, G twice to edge slide. Select this loop, G twice again to edge slide. As you see guys, I'm trying to keep the mesh quad as possible. Okay, 3 on the keyboard to switch to face select, hold shift, select these 4 faces. In the front view, E to extrude them out, S to scale, R to rotate. From the side view, move these faces along the Y axis only. S to scale them a bit. Now I'm trying to match the reference images with the mesh. In the front view, switch into X-ray mode, select all these vertices and try to follow the reference image line. Select this one, move it into there. Select this vertex, move it right there. Select this one and move it down just like so. It's good to mention guys that you need to take your time to bring your character into the next level. Select this vertex and move it back along the Y-axis. select this one and push it back along the y-axis just like so. Okay, that looks good. Before we continue, we need to add a mirror modifier. In the front view, select all these vertices, X and delete them. Ctrl A, all transforms, go to modifiers, add modifier, mirror modifier, and activate clipping. Press K on the keyboard to activate the knife tool. Make a cut right there. When you are done, hit enter. Select this vertex, hold shift, select this one and hit J to connect them. From the back, we need to make the same thing. K to activate the knife tool, make a cut right there. Select this vertex and this one, hit J to connect them. Of course, take your time to make some adjustments and to keep the mesh quad as possible. As you see, there are nothing crazy here, it's just a time-consuming process. I think this torso looks so far amazing. 3 on the keyboard to switch to face select. Select this face, hold shift, select this one. Hit X and delete them. Alt mouse left click to select this loop. Mouse right click, loop tools, circle. If you don't have this add-on, go to Edit, Preferences, Add-ons and search for Loop Tools. Alright, in the front view, hit E to extrude, S to scale just like so. From the front view, we need to push the vertices along the y-axis a bit just like so. Hit E again, S to scale. Push the vertices along the y-axis like that. Hit R to rotate this loop a bit. Select this one, hit R again. Ctrl R and add 3 loop cuts right there. And of course guys, we need to follow the reference image. Again, go with Ctrl R and add 4 loop cuts right there. And of course, from the front view, we need to follow the reference image. Okay, we need more loop cuts right there. Until yet, everything looks okay, and this is a really low poly character. Okay, 3 on the keyboard to switch into face select. Select this face, hit I to inset faces. And of course, you can push the face back a bit, just like so. 2 on the keyboard to switch into edge select. Select this edge and hit G twice to edge slide. As you see, nothing crazy here. I think you got it. From the back, select this edge, hold Ctrl mouse left click and select this one. Push these edges a bit into the front. Go with Ctrl tab and switch into sculpt mode. Select the graph brush and start to add some adjustments. But please keep that in mind, don't go crazy with the graph brush. When you are done, Ctrl tab and switch back into the object mode. Okay, let's move on. Ctrl R and add a loop cut just right there. From the back, Ctrl R and add a loop cut just right there. Okay, select this edge, hold shift, select this one and hit F to fill them. Ctrl R, scroll the mouse wheel and add 3 loop cuts right there. Move the new loop cuts down just like so. Select this one and move it a bit just like so. From the front view, select these vertices and try to follow the reference image. Okay, we need to move these vertices along this line. Just take your time and don't rush. By holding Alt, mouse left click, select this loop. 1 numpad to front view. E to extrude, hit S, Z, 0 to line up the vertices just like so. S to scale, from the side view, scale them a bit along the Y axis. Now we need a perfect circle, mouse right click, loop tools, circle. Hit RZ to fix the rotation a bit for this circle. Okay, select this vertex, hold shift, select this one, hit G twice to edge slide. Ctrl R to add a loop cut just there. Select this one and grab it a bit, just like so. Select this one and push it into the front. Select this one and push into the front, just like so. Okay, K to activate the knife tool and make a cut just like so. Select this vertex, hold shift, select this one and hit J to connect them. Select this one and hit J to connect. As you see guys, now we have enough geometry to create the butt. Don't forget, take your time to keep the mesh quad as possible and to get the shape that you are looking for. By holding Alt mouse left click, select this loop, hit E to extrude. One more time, mouse right click, loop tools, circle. S to scale it a bit. Alright, extrude the circle one more time. S to scale. Make sure guys to follow the reference image from the side view as well. Now it's easy, Ctrl R and add a loop cut right there. Ctrl R and add 2 loop cuts right there. From the front view, add a loop cut just there. And of course, try to follow the reference image from the front view and from the side view as well. In the side view, select this edge and rotate it a bit just like so. Select this one and do the same thing. I think we need one more loop cut right there. Alright, now we have enough geometry. Turn on the music, switch into sculpt mode and try to improve your workflow. In my opinion, that looks very good. We can move on. We need to add a loop cut right there. We need to add a loop cut right there. In the face select, hold shift, select all these faces. Hit I to inset faces. From the side view, push the faces a bit along the Y-axis. Hit I again. From the side view, push the faces a bit just like so. 1 on the keyboard to switch into vertex select and try to create the base shape for the chest. As you see guys, it's a time consuming process, nothing's crazy here. You can switch into sculpt mode and try to make some adjustment. Just take your time. At some point we need more vertices on this area, that's why we're gonna use the knife tool, make a cut just like so. When you are done, hit enter, select this vertex and this one, hit J to connect them, select this one and hit J to connect them. Ctrl R and add a loop cut just right there. Go with Ctrl Tab, switch into sculpt mode and try to make some adjustments. In the face select this face, hit I to inset faces, uncheck boundary, hit 2 on the keyboard to switch into edge select. Select this edge, hit G twice to edge slide, back to face select this face, E to extrude, S to scale, G to grab. I think you got it. Now we have enough geometry to create the belly button. You can also add a loop cut just right there, and now we are ready to go. Ctrl S to save your project. Alright guys, we are doing a good job. If you click here and activate statistic, now we have enough information on the left side corner. You see guys, the vertices count for this body in the moment it's really low, and this is really awesome. You can use this character as a low poly character, or you can go higher with the vertices number and sculpt on this body. It's up to you. Alright, let's move on. Ctrl R and add a loop cut just right there. And again, add one more loop cut right there. Hold Shift, select all these faces. Hit I to inset faces. GY to move the vertices a bit along the Y axis. Ctrl Tab, switch into sculpt mode, and as usual, you can make some adjustments. When you are happy with that, back to object mode, and now we can create the hands. From the outliner, we can hide the body folder and the reference folder. One numpad to front view. By click and drag on the hand reference image, we can upload the image into Blender. As to scale it a bit, and now we are ready to go. Go with Shift A, Mesh, Cube. As to scale the cube a bit, just like so. From the side view, SY to scale the cube along the Y axis. Tap to edit mode, Ctrl R and add 3 loop cuts right there and 2 loop cuts right there. Alt Z to switch into X-ray mode and make this shape. Okay, that's good. 3 on the keyboard to switch into face select. Hold Shift, select all these faces. SY to scale them a bit along the Y axis. Go to pivot point and make sure to set the pivot point into individual origins. Hit I to inset faces, and from here, click on individual. Ctrl Z to undo. If you like, you can move the reference image back a bit along the y-axis. One more time, select these faces, I to inset faces, SY to scale along the y-axis only, GZ to move that faces a bit, just like so. In the front view, switch into vertex select and try to follow the reference image just like me. Okay, we forget this face, select this face, scale it along the y-axis a bit, and everything should be fine. Alright, hold shift, select these 4 faces, one numpad to front view, E to extrude them just like so. Alt Z to X-ray mode, switch into vertex select and try to follow the fingers on the reference image. Not bad. Ctrl R and add 3 loop cuts around that fingers. Ctrl Tab, switch into sculpt mode and try to make some adjustments as usual. You can also select the inflat brush and follow the reference image lines. By holding Shift, mouse left click, we can activate the smooth brush. In the edit mode, select this face, one numpad to front view, E to extrude, S to scale, R to rotate, and G to grab. E to extrude it again, just like so. One last time, E to extrude, S to scale. One on the keyboard to switch to vertex select, Alt Z to switch into X-ray mode, select these vertices and move them a bit just like so. Select the image and delete it, we don't need it anymore. Hit Ctrl 1 to add a subsurf modifier. As you see guys, that starts to look somehow like a hand. Ctrl Tab, switch into sculpt mode. As you see guys, we got this message. To fix this problem, back into object mode, go with Ctrl A and select scale. Back into sculpt mode, and there we go. The important brushes for now, the inflat brush and the grab brush. Take your time and don't rush. When you are done, in the object mode, go to outliner, turn on the reference folder and the body folder. In the front view, select the hand, R to rotate, hit RZ 90 to rotate around the Z axis, move the hand into there. You can also make some adjustments. Hide the body folder from the outliner. In the face select, hold shift, select all these faces and delete them. As you see guys, we have 10 vertices around this loop and 8 vertices around this one. In the vertex select, hold shift, select this one and this one, and hit M to merge them. We can also add a mirror modifier. We're gonna need to apply the mirror modifier. I think I have made a mistake with choosing the wrong side. In the edit mode, hit L to select all these vertices, X and delete them. Select the hand, hold shift, select the body and hit Ctrl J to join. And there we go. By holding Shift Alt mouse left click, select this loop and this one. Go with Ctrl E, bridge edge loops. Alright, that's cool. I'm gonna switch into the sculpt mode, turn on the music and try to make some adjustments. Don't run away, I will be back again. Okay, the body looks amazing in my opinion. In the outliner, unhide the head folder. As you see guys, we got 11 vertices around this loop and 9 vertices around this one. And of course, we need to match the vertices number. We need to add a cut just like this one and one more cut on the back just like this one. So to do that, K to activate the knife tool and make a cut just like here. When you're done, hit enter. Select this vertex and this one, hit J to connect them. One more time, K to activate the knife tool and make a cut on the back just like so. Select this vertex and this one, hit J to connect them. Alright, select this loop again and there we go. As you see guys, now we have 11 vertices around this loop and that's what we need. Select the head at first, hold shift, select the body, hit Ctrl J to join them. Tap to edit mode, select both loops, go with Ctrl E, bridge edge loops. So guys, that was all about today's video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.